If you're from the Chicago area, can you tell me where is the best Chicago pizza in Chicago? If I'm ever up there, I would love to try it. Let me know. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Matt from Diazable, coming at you with another album review. Today, I'm checking out the band Kharma with their newest album, A World of Our Own. Just like I was saying about the Chicago pizza, Kharma is from Chicago and they've been around since about 2015, and they play a style of metallic hardcore that is just extremely heavy and brutal from fans and critics alike. So that being said, I'm gonna break down this album and tell you what I think about it. So let's get into it. You got fast and tight drumming with some really good riffing to start this album off. And then the vocals are going to be very, very jarring for some people who've never heard these vocals. But his high-pitched vocals kind of like add a lot of like raw, painful energy to the song. And then midway through the song, they switch things up a little bit in the riffs, and they get a little bit more gritty and dirty, and they just sound tough as nails. The subject matter of the song is really great, a very good like hardcore anthem for Black people who are into the scene and everything. So as a half Black person myself, I really enjoyed that. It was really nice. And then the ending, it sounds really good. It's hard as fuck. Hard song with a hard meaning. So I want to play a clip of By Any Means for you.
You're bound to be everything that you hate about me, so I shouldn't react to constantly my triggers. And I shouldn't be mad when you call me a nigga, when we say our lives matter.
I just realized I showed you a clip of By Any Means. I'm wearing a King Knight shirt that says By Any Means Necessary. Coincidence, huh? From the jump off, the riffs are heavy and nasty on this track. And the next thing I noticed was the drummer. Like, he sounds like he's an octopus because he is like do all over the place, and it's just so good and groovy. Then the bass has some real heftiness to it that adds a lot to the songs, makes the song feel really big. The chorus has a large and bold feel to it, which is nice. I would say the riffs got some real meat to it and some nice groove later in the song. And they switch things up a little bit and add some like low bass to give the song some real beefiness to it. And the guest vocalist kills it on their part and everything. And I love the infusion of like old Black music at the end of the song. Makes the song feel really, really like touching. Guitars sound a little bit on the lighter side here. They still have a fast feel to it, but they are playing a little bit lighter here. The drums seem a little bit more pulled back, but they're still going really hard. And I would say the drum rolls are real quick and sharp and everything. But I feel like the song drags a little bit, so it just kind of feels like it's an okay song. The opening goes really hard here with how the heavy riffs, thick bass, and hard-hitting drums really blend well together. And then I like how the backing vocals and the main vocals like complement each other on this song. The clean spoken word part goes really hard in the middle of the song. And then it really builds up to the breakdown here that sounds hard as fuck. So I want to play a clip of Clip Your Wings. So groovy. You can really see how good the production is on this album, with just how the riffs have a really big and bold feel to it, and like it just sounds really, really good on this particular song. They got some good two-step parts in here that sound nice. Overall, it's a good song with some interesting riffs. The drums sound really, really good on this track, have a really good sound to it, sounds really big. Unfortunately, his vocals seem a little bit like stretched out because he's coming off a little bit too hoarse, and like it just doesn't sound that great. The guitar riffs also, they have some really big energy to them that sounds nice, but the mix of like his vocals not sounding the best and then like kind of a lackluster ending makes this song kind of just like, all right. There's a little bit of repetition here because it sounds very hard, it sounds very fast and everything, kind of like some similar songs. But it's still Kharma style. It's very heavy. It's nice to listen to. I like the cymbal use on this particular song. They are doing some more fun drum playing here with this and using the cymbals more. Gives it more of a unique flair to it. And they add some cool guitar pinches as well throughout the song. Here, the song's a little bit slower in terms of like the riffs and everything. The drums feel a little bit drowned out. His vocals sound better than before and everything. Like he's back to his original self. The drumming in the back end of the song sounds much better than the front end. Overall, pretty standard, pretty solid, and just good breakdown with a good guest vocalist and everything. Nice drum fills and solid riffing here. The song has a good like hard bounce to it and everything. It makes you want to pit for sure. It's a heavy pitting, moshing kind of song. And then they pick up the pace towards the end of the song and really give it a nice like uh, mid-tempo, high-tempo feel to it and everything. And I like how the drummer uses some of his double kicks during the breakdown. It makes it feel more unique and fun. The opening riffs here kind of remind me of Marauder with how like deep the sound cuts and everything. The backing vocals sound really incredible here. And the song has a different sound compared to like the other songs on this album, and it sounds really good. And I like the bass playing at the end of the song. It's pretty fresh. So I want to play a clip of Only the Hard Way.
No good in your heart and it's clear. We don't want you around here.
Kharma killing it. This is more of a slower and menacing song here. And then when it really kicks in, it's got a solid riff, big drums, thick bass, and just a nice way to end the album, I think. Kharma has really carved out a world of their own with their distinctive, hard-hitting, high-pitched style and just like aggressive hardcore music they make here. And the one thing that really sticks out for me, and pretty sure everyone notices, is the vocals. They are very distinct to their style with their high-pitched sound, but they work really well against like the monstrous riffs and just the huge pummeling drums. So it's a great like complementing feature of the vocals and the instruments being played here. And along with the vocals, the lyrics are really great, talking about the experience of a Black person, the Black culture experience in America, and just fighting back and just being empowered in many ways, which is really refreshing. But that's a lot of hardcore. It's always trying to be better and try and like not be oppressed as much. It's always a good sign in the hardcore community. And then you have like some real, like I said, the monstrous riffs and everything. They sound really big, huge, and just have a really hard sound to it. Like they're playing hardcore music and it fits really well. And then you got the drummer who's like an octopus on the kit. Like he's just blazing through all his songs with so many different styles of playing, different little drum patterns and fills and everything. The only issue is at times he does seem a little bit drowned out, and so you can't hear him as much, but you know, it's not that bad in anything. And then you got the bass, and it's like, this is the best way I can say it in a nice way. It's not, well, not being mean, but it's just, the bass is ugly as fuck. It's just adding so much like beefiness and just heaviness to all the tracks. It's really, really good, very impressive. And overall, I want to say in the first half of this album, I like how they're infusing more like Black music and ideas and being a little bit more innovative in their first couple songs and everything. Those really stuck out to me and everything. But in the second half of the album, it just feels a little bit, it's still good. It just feels like it's by the numbers, like hardcore music. Nothing was like as like attention grabbing as like the first couple of songs, like Clip Your Wings or By Any Means. Those just really like got you hooked in and everything. While the other songs, not bad, just not as creatively innovative as the earlier songs. So what I would say, they still created a great album here and everything. And I would say this album from Kharma is a good, solid 8.5 out of 10. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this album. Tell me what you think about this review and leave some recommendations. Let's see where things go. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the pit. Bye.